Well, good evening, my YouTube family and friends. This is your girl, Miss Beth, with yet another video. I don't know why my glasses is picking up some glare, and so I need to sit up so that it's not. So I am here, guys, with another video, hoping that today your day was simply beautiful. I hope that as we come to the close of this breast cancer awareness month, because we know October is breast cancer awareness month, and as we come to the end of it, I'm hoping that we will not forget to continue supporting those who are battling with the disease. Let us not forget them, guys. Lift them up in prayer. Help them where you can. It says also, let us also continue to share knowledge and support those people who are on the journey to finding a cure for this disease. So I'm sure that every one of us knows somebody who has been infected by the disease. I have had family members as young as 48. My cousin was 48 when she passed away and left two young children, three children. Two were very young when she fought so much, and then she couldn't fight anymore, and that was that. So we continue to lift them up in prayer, and that's the least we can do. But support where you can. It's a big change in people's lives when these things happen, when they have young children. She was breastfeeding when she found out, and so you can imagine how young her child was, little Amber. And so tonight I'm just really here because I was showering, and then I thought about how, sometimes, oftentimes, not just sometimes, but oftentimes we say these things that God put people in our lives for a reason, and and sometimes we don't even take it seriously. We say it, but it's just because we can say it. But let me tell you this, guys. I came home here, and believe me, it has been interesting. All right. Sister Dawkins and I, we were here, and the neighbor across the street came out, and he would say, good morning, good morning, good morning. And Sister Dawkins went over to talk with him and stuff like that. And then he would come over and, what's your name? And I told him what my name was. And one day, the lady, the same market lady, she was passing. He was telling me about her. He says, you don't have to go into town to get your food, because on the day when the market is huge and everything you can get it, it's crowded. It's terrible down there. So when he said that, he said when she comes again, I said I would be interested. He said when she comes again, he would let me know. And when the lady drove around the day, he came out. I was sitting on the veranda over here, and he came out and he pointed to the vehicle and said, to beckon me to let me know it was the lady. And I came in, looked for put some little cash together, and I went out and got some stuff. And I told her, because of the little hill, it's like to come up, it's a little, it's a hill, not a little, it's a hill to come up the driveway. And she took the bag right up the driveway for me, because I'd bought a little bit of everything. Next time she came, I asked her if she could just back up into the yard, and she has been backing up since. And let me tell you this, like today she came, we got jelly. She chopped it for Kayla and myself right there. When Kayla came home from school, I didn't drink mine until she came home, and we both had our jelly coconuts. And what I did, the way I asked her to chip it, so that because I'm using the knife to help me get to them when I buy them, we just throw it a few, because they're hard to cut with the knife. And so if they didn't chip it correctly, then it's hard for me to navigate in there to get to the water. So she did them. And I also wanted some pickled pepper. Guys, I got it done. Got my pickled pepper done. Have my onions and carrots and chocha and pimento and a lot of pepper. A lot of hot pepper. So I have 2 bottles because it's the twin girls, Jody and Judy, that really wants this. I don't use this. It's too much. But I was able to get them done. You know, I was able to get them done. Then I was telling her how, and from I came, I've been asking for a little sirasi, and I've been promised and promised. I've been asking for some soursop leaf to boil the water so I drink it because I'm not using sugar anymore. So just to boil the water. And she had these today. You know what this is, guys? This is rosemary. It is such a refreshing tea. So strong, you don't need, listen, right? She had this and I said, isn't that rosemary? She said, yes. And I said to her, you know how long I need a little syrup and some soursop leaf? She said to me, I'm the person you need to ask for it. I'm a farmer. I was so happy, guys. You know how long I've been begging for people to come and promise, and they promise, and so many promises, and nobody to bring me a little dried surasi. Or even the green ones, I could dry it myself. Because sometimes you want a cup of, just a cup, not often. But you want to drink a little, you know, because surasi, because I'm just boiling the water and drink it, then the surasi has taste to it, you know. When you, and like I boil the garlic, you drink it like that, and you know, by boiled cinnamon leaves. But I really wanted some sirasi and some soursop leaves, so now she's going to bring it for me. I said, look at that, look at that. She came, thank God. I was, you know, that humility, you know, and even when she give us the things, and she will say, I'll put one on it. So you come in and you think you got a dozen oranges. When you look, she did put one on it, and I'm telling her, don't give away your stuff. Today she had sweet yam, the white yam. I got me a couple pieces. And so I'm also looking for a dressmaker. And I had one when I came some time ago, some while back. I think it was the Easter last year. But the lady, the dresses, just not right. I sent her a simple dress. I'm not a fussy person. I'm not a dressy person. I don't wear heels anymore. I don't wear anything with heels anymore. So I'm not a dressy person. I like comfortable clothing that I could wear with a pair of sandals, or like a regular little shoes. Nothing fancy. But they cut the neck and they put in all this. I don't want fancy. And then I want the clothes with pockets, but they put she put the pockets so weird. Like, the pockets are all the way down to my knee. When you push your hand in it, you cannot get to the end of the pocket. Just some skinny little things hanging off like, I said, what are these? The pocket's supposed to be double stitched around on the dress so that it's nice and wide and short. It's just to keep my hands in it. I don't put, you know, from at school I have markers, I put them in my pocket, but so I'm looking for somebody just to look at my simple dress that I have them. I have them. It's just that I had made them sleeveless and then make a jacket for them. And that's too much. I just want the same type of dresses, but with a sleeve instead of a cutout. And can't find somebody to just give that to me until I found her mother. And so she's going to sit down and she's going to make them for me one by one. I think I have like 10 pieces of linen and I have like 6 pieces of gabardine. The gabardine and I'm not going to make stuff with it. But I need my little colorful dresses, you know. So that's a good thing. Because if I came and I was stuck up, so returning residents, you come, I know we don't know people, but you have to be friends with somebody. You know, you have to be cordial and you're not going to have them inside your space, but you can be cordial, and you'll see that you will get support, you know, whatever it is, they might be able to say, hey, you know. And so I'm thankful for knowing my neighbor, Mr. Elvis, and then for him to recommend this lady to me. She brings a fresh food from the ground, from the blessed ground, and she brings it right to your door. And when it comes, you get your ripe banana, you get your plantain, you get pineapple, jelly coconut, yellow yam, dasheen, you name it. Grapes today, I bought like 3 bags of grapes. Kayla loves the grapes. The grapes are sweet. They are seedless, but they're so big and they're sweet, man. And very refreshing. And so I got 3 bags because Kayla loves it, loves it. I've got a dozen oranges and got our corn as usual. Kayla loves corn. And it's like, it's a happy thing because, she loves, she doesn't eat a lot. She's not a greedy kid. She doesn't eat a whole lot of nothing. And I like that when you feed her that she sit and eat. She never tells you, I don't want that, I don't want that, I don't want that. She might not eat all of it, but she does eat when you feed her. So I'm thankful for that, and she's here as big company. Today we went outside, we we're in the grass. The grass needs to be cut again, but just refreshing. So as returning residents, don't come home and be stuck up and feel like you're better than people. You still have to be careful. You have to be careful. But at the same time, it's just what it is. So I just needed to share with you my this thing, rosemary. I already made some tea with it. Had a nice hot cup with dinner. That's what I'm learning to do as well, guys. Instead of drinking the cold liquids with dinner, I'm learning to drink my cup of tea, no sugar, just a cup of hot tea, because it makes sense that you're drinking the cold beverages with the food, and whatever little grease is in the food, cold is going to make it hard. The fat is going to make the fat hard. So common sense is, guys, just drink something hot, a little hot broth, a hot cup of tea, something hot to go with your meal, so that any fat that is in there that would become hard fat, I don't know, will not become that, because the heat, the hot drink will keep it liquefied to go down into digestion. So that's a boring video tonight. Just here, I'm getting ready for bed, just showered and gonna go to bed. Whatever the glare is in my glasses, it's quite interesting. All right, and thanks all the love and support for Kayla. Thank you. Jet, my beautiful Jet, my friend Jet, who sent a donation for Kayla. She sent $25 to support Kayla. So guys, our little thing is adding up. Again, $6,200 per week for school. Tomorrow they have dress down because it's the last day for breast cancer awareness. So she's gonna be wearing pink and her pants instead of her uniform. So she has to, pay for that. But those are not funds that need to come out my pocket, guys. So that's why I can buy her enough grapes and watermelon. I did take a chunk of watermelon and oranges and and all the good stuff that she can enjoy them. So thanks for your support. Thank you. Always appreciated. Thank you for the love on behalf of her. Thank you for all the kind words towards her. Thank you for all the prayers that you're sending up on her behalf. I say thank you on her behalf. So take care of yourselves, guys. If you can't be good, be careful. But walk good, do good. It comes back, Love is something, if you give it away, it comes right back to you. It's just like a magic penny. You push it in your pocket and you hold on to it, and it's like you don't have any. But if you spend it or you give it away, you see how the blessings return tenfolds. It returns tenfolds. So just give it. Do the best you can do as we continue onward and upward. Good night, everybody.